I used to believe I was giving my children a second chance at family. Now I know I almost handed them to a predator. My name is Claire, 42 years old, widowed for 9 years. I have 2 kids, Lily, 17, and Mason, 15. My late husband died in a highway accident. After 4 years of grief, I met Greg, 45, charming, successful, and a single father to a 16-year-old girl named Kayla. We married after a year of dating. Greg promised to never force our kids to see each other as siblings. We even agreed. He'd raise Kayla, I'd raise mine. But promises mean little when evil hides in your own home. At first, Kayla was sweet, too sweet. She baked cookies, complimented Mason, joined Lily's friend group. But then things shifted. Mason began isolating himself. Lily got distant. I assumed it was just teen hormones, until one night, Lily burst into my room in tears. "Mom," she said, trembling. "Kayla," said Mason tried to touch her. She told Dad. I froze. Greg barged in minutes later, furious. "Your son's disgusting. I want him out of this house." Mason sat on the stairs, head bowed, tears falling silently. I knew my boy. He wouldn't even look a girl in the eye, let alone hurt one. When I asked him directly, he didn't deny it. He just whispered, "It's not what you think," and begged me not to ask further. Greg demanded Mason leave. I refused. That night, I slept in Mason's room while Greg took the couch. Over the next week, things unraveled fast. Greg started a smear campaign against my son, claiming Mason had assaulted Kayla. Kayla cried in public, telling neighbors she was terrified to be in her own home. But something didn't add up. Kayla insisted it happened in the kitchen, but our security cameras showed her leaving for school early that morning. Mason had stayed in his room. I quietly reviewed more footage, checked timestamps, talked to Lily. Then I found it. A deleted message on Lily's phone. Kayla threatening to ruin Mason unless he played along. When I confronted Mason privately, he broke down. "She threatened to tell everyone I'm gay, Mom," he whispered, sobbing. "She said if I didn't let her do things, she'd tell Greg and make you lose this family." That crushed me. Greg, a known homophobe, would have turned his back on both of us. Mason stayed silent to protect me. I felt sick. I gathered all the evidence, texts, video, screenshots, and went to the police. They launched an investigation. When confronted, Kayla screamed, denied everything, then eventually sobbed and spun a new lie. He tricked me. He seduced me. The truth came out when Mason's classmate came forward. He admitted he was Mason's secret boyfriend, and that Kayla had cornered both of them at school days earlier, threatening to expose them. The fallout was explosive. Greg slapped Mason during an argument. Lily recorded it. The police issued a protective order immediately. We fled the house that night and stayed with my brother across town. Kayla was arrested and later diagnosed with severe personality and attachment disorders. Greg tried to fight for custody. He lost. Mason was cleared of all wrongdoing, but the damage was done. Mason's trust in the world was shattered, but we built it back, slowly. We moved to a quiet town. Lily joined the school theater club. Mason, with time and therapy, began playing piano again. He even started tutoring younger students, one of them being a shy boy, who later came out, inspired by Mason's quiet courage. As for me, I still check the locks 3 times at night. I still flinch when the phone rings from an unknown number. But I'm no longer silent. I stood for my son when it mattered. I believed him, and that saved us. Because the truth is this: evil doesn't always come with a mask. Sometimes, it cries on command and smiles at the dinner table. But love, when fierce enough, can see through the lies and protect what matters most.